Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. I'm sorry. So today I want to wrap up that insane big project I started. I think I can get it to work. I was adding all the extra components that I needed to for the greenhouse and then for the remaking the, how you call it, like the runaway for the traders and the tower. So I think it's almost there now. And I want to do the wrapping on camera, of course. Power-wise, it's been good. Now it's too bright, to be honest, but for now I'm gonna leave like this. So what I have there is 3 lines of lamps. I can go there. One it's green, the other one is red, and the other one is yellow. See? So instead of changing the color, I just change which row will turn on. It's going to be daytime, or it's getting night. It's getting night. You know it's getting night because this is moving that way and then slowly disappearing. Anyways, so power has been quite okay. It's usually those 3 are empty and the others are full. Now over here, I want to start, well, let's go inside real quick. So I want to use the furnace, but I'm concerned about how much gas I have. Did I close this? I never closed this. Yeah, I left it open to do the maintenance, but now that's stable enough. So I add the pressure regulator there. So the active vents are only being used to remove gas from the room, and then the pressure regulator will slowly push to the 60. So it's much closer to 60 now. It's not overshooting back and forth. Yeah. So what I need to do now is heat up the furnace, right? So these first 3 furnaces, I want to heat them up. But then those 2 here are gonna have way too much gas because this is filling up to max, so they are filling up to 35 megapascal. And that will be a pain because they will cool down my hot gas too much. So what I think I'm going to do is just set the ship to control only 3 rooms, so those 2 last rooms won't be affected. And I should be able to heat up and then have some furnace working. Yeah, see, 35 megapascal, that's a lot of gas in there, so that will take ages to heat up, and then we're going to destroy my power and we'll cool down the entire thing. So what I need to do is just come over here and say, before I do anything, just turn it off. Say, hey, I only have 2 furnaces. How do I say I only have 2 furnaces? I stop pushing, right? So this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. I had 3 furnaces, yeah? So this is the 4th and this is the 5th. So I don't want those part here. So I just gonna do the jumping earlier. Here. So that will be as those devices were never there. So I can, of course you need to reset this. That's annoying as hell. So main, no, that's not the main, that's the stack, right? So that's the stack, that's the main, and that's the control. So I export the stack and then I turn you on. So now I should be able to... Why are you complaining? You were just running fine just a minute ago. and now you're running fine. I don't get this. Line 45. Line 45 is the memory, but the memory is always there for all of them. It is working now. Yeah. See, it's going to run 1, run 2, run 3, as it should. I think I have a timing issue because this is running, this is running, and this is running. I think I have a timing somewhere that I need to fix. So when I stop and start, sometimes they turn over, and then I just turn it off and on, and then it's gone. Just like real life computers, right? You just reset it and then start working again. So this means I can manually turn this guy off, and it will never turn on again. That's the whole point. So it won't cool down my entire thing. I need to find a way. This one is already off. Perfect. And then this one should be trying to get on, right? So if I put it off, I'm gonna turn itself on. Yep. Because that's where the ship is running, right? So those three here. Okay, perfect. So now I can actually start my heating process here, just throwing some ice in here, and that should get started. So what I will do is restart the process of pushing this to a vacuum. This is closed, so I can turn you on. And while this is going, you're gonna do the same on the greenhouse here. That's weird. Oh yeah, because I was changing the lights. Now this is facing the wrong direction. Yeah. I didn't saw this locker here before. Okay, I guess I pushed this one way too far back. Over here, I also need to start the vacuum. I left almost everything ready. Those chutes are here just for me to remember that they are here. So what I did, I removed the entire line from here, right? Because in the middle is the worst place, because the Larry on top prevent me putting any tray on the above layer, and then the trays on the bottom here prevent me to put the Larry down. So I had to choose between the top and the bottom. The bottom has the frames, right? So I put everything on the top, because if I need a machine that requires frame, I can put on the bottom. And then I have the middle to work with whatever I need. So this here will be just a door, and this part on the top here will be the hot side. So these will handle two plants, the cocoa, the only two plants that require 30, right? So the cocoa requires 30 to 40, right? And then the switchgrass also it doesn't require 30 to 40, it goes to 20 to 40, but then I can use it on the top here. So I don't have only cocoa here. I could have only cocoa here, that would be perfectly fine, but that's a lot of space. So, and then I plan to use this to go harvest everything, drop in the bin, and then the bin will do something. And we'll probably do it below. I left the stuff that they're gonna need there. And this door here is not the airlock, right? So my plan is I come in, I open the door, wait 2 seconds, and auto close it. And then the temperature should auto maintain itself. So it will be two different temperature range. When I open the door, they will start to equalize, but then the door will close, and then that's it. And ideally I should not be coming up here that frequently. So this guy, right? Yeah, this is the guy I saw behind. I have, oh yeah, I have some extra stuff that I was using. Yeah, the walls and the pipes. So, problem here is that I have a cable here. No, I don't have a cable here. Oh, it seems like it's made to be pushed inside, but then I don't like how much it stick outside. I'm gonna have to put up the other version of the wall, the same one, the one that I'm using below here. That is thicker, right? So it covers those extra steps there. So I also need to push this to a vacuum. For that I need the door open. The door is open, okay. Wrong room. So there is a... Actually, yeah, that's where I want to be. Yeah, the light leaking through the corners is annoying. What's the name of the wall here? This one, wall padding, right? This is sticker, so you don't see... Like, see, you don't see the pipes and the pipe you can't see, but the trays. The tray usually have like a bottom that you can see from below. So the thicker one covers it. So this is going to vacuum, and while we wait, we're gonna handle the atmospheric outside. Sound? Yeah, sound is good. Oh, that's... yeah. Oh yeah, I moved the radio. I mean, it's still here. I just turned it off. I disconnected. Also the antenna there, the small one, is disconnected. So I just place a medium one there, facing up. I'm not gonna move this one. And that's the only change I made. So this is here, but it's not connected to anything. This guy, yeah, more ores. So I just sold a bunch of stuff, made a lot of money, and then I get the same guy again. So we're gonna sell even more. So this will be the pressure control on the greenhouse here, right? So the oxygen output. So gray here for carbon dioxide and then black for nitrogen, right? So a very simple setup. So I input here from the word. So I'm gonna push from the active vent on the tank. From the tank, it's hard to see here. Pollutants filter, right? So pollutants go forward, and then nitrogen and carbon dioxide goes here, and then from here it split nitrogen forwards and carbon dioxide here. While in all three tanks, the oxygen, the carbon, and the nitrogen all have the back pressure regulator set to 47, right? So you all know I keep 47 because I hate the noise that starts at 48 point something. So I don't go all the way to 60 megapascal, right? So 58. So my safety is 47. So I don't have any noise. And if for some reason something goes terribly wrong, they still have a margin, and I'm gonna hear the noise, and I can fix it. Shouldn't be the case, because usually you have like 47 megapascal in this pipe, and then you only have word atmosphere here. This one gonna work pretty fast, I hope. I honestly, lately I was looking at Discord, and then for me, all machines that work with gas would be equal, right? So high pressure in the input, low pressure on the output. That's what you want. But seems like some devices don't need this, other need this more than others. I don't really understand, and I don't really care much as long as it's working. So it's a lot of stuff, but nothing is running, right? So what I have here, those big heat exchanger, exactly the same what I have there in my roof. This is this exact same setup. If you remember when you set up this one, right? So this is the AC cooling line that's pushing this to minus 80. And this side here is connected to the inside. You see the roof at the base, there is the vents, right? And they are connected to the pipes on the roof, right? So that's exactly what this is, right? So this is connected to the internal room, right? And so this exchange just to cool down the room, right? So I don't have the radiator inside the room, we just have it connect to the pipes. It's slightly slower if you do like this because you have two steps. One is exchanging with the pipe here, and then second one is the passive vent exchanging with the room itself. But also make it far more stable, you don't have a bunch of gas rushing around your base. It's much more quieter, let's say. So that's the same thing, just run the line over here all the way to the corner here, and I have the exact same thing, right? So this goes down, you can see the pipe go up, right? So this is the part that is handling the top layer that will be kept at 35 degrees, I guess. And the other one here, that's why I have two, because there's two different rooms, right? The bottom one rear here is the one that's going inside for the pipes that are in this inner layer. So to get started here, I think the rooms are already on vacuum, but I have more than enough power to leave this running, so I'm not worried. I can look there and check for a storm. You can't see if the light is green, right? That was my concern. Green, red, because of the sun, green, yellow. You can't see the difference, but green is just light emitting, which is right now. Yellow is flashing. So if it's flashing, I know that is the storm. And then red, I don't remember if it's flashing or not, but red is distinct enough that you can see, even with the sun blocking the view. Yeah, so this guy here, right? So this guy needs to do a very simple job. So I try to put all the things I need in all the machines, so I don't waste time making them.
Power low.
Yeah, I have a bunch of battery. I've been outside for a lot of time, so I'm quite prepared. Hello? So this one, right, so let's define here the, not define, alias, filtration, dB. What I want this one to do, this one will fill up the waste. Is the waste because it's not pollutant, right? Until you get to 40 megapascals, that's it. When it's running, you want this one running. And I want to set this internal safety to 45, not 50, so it doesn't make noise. That's all I need to do, right? So I'm gonna need to find this guy. Pollutant, word intake. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna put into D0 here. Word intake, oh, that's the first. That is actually nice. So alias intake vent with D0, then we start, we jump to start, and yield. So first I need to check if I need to run, yes or no, right? Yes. So load into 0 from filtration, pressure at pressure, output 2 because it's the waste, output is the forward, output 2 is the one sideways. Same for the AC. Would be much better if it was called like pressure waste, but wait, what? There is pressure waste now? Now I have to check this. So if I get atmospheric, they really need to hide out those. I just type kit. There you go. So on the filtration unit, you have pressure input, that's not the one, ratio, temperature, output 2. Yeah, everything is output 2, is not waste. I guess waste is using a different machine. Combustion output, yeah, output 2 is not waste. Pressure output 2, yeah. Interesting that something is actually called waste and then is not. Maybe they will fix in the future. Anyway, pressure output 2. So gonna run is if safe is less than 0 or 040 megapascals. Then go save to the filtration, the mode R0. That's it. So before that I also need to only run if this is, if the filter is not out, right? So load the slot into R0 from, there's a lot of stuff, so let's put R2 here. Right, because all the filtration is gonna have to check the filter. So I'm gonna do the filter first, so I can use the same code and then just replace the ending. So load slot to R0 from filtration on the slot 0 quantity, and then load slot into R1 from the filtration 1 quantity. So this will read the quantity on both filters, then just add into R0, R0, R1, and then it saves greater than R0, R01, because I don't want it to reach 0. That's it. So that will be the definition for it to run based on the filter. Then on R1, yeah, I don't need R2. R1, and then I just do and R0 to R0, yeah, R0, R0, R1. I'm rushing because of the warning on the waste. I still have one, thank you, yes. So that's it. Read the quantity, save is greater than 0, and then do I need to run? If I need to run and I have filter, then it's run. Now then I'm gonna save into the intake vent, which I missed the uppercase here. On will be the same as 0, and I also gonna save into the intake vent pressure internal will be 40 megapascals. Push this to 45, so it's a little higher than this one. Again, I really don't know anymore which machines require. I assume all machines require higher pressure input, low pressure output, but that's already proven wrong before. So it is internal, right? Yes, perfect. So I should then just, oh yeah, I want to do one thing. I want to open it. Save is greater than, so this is should run, right? Yes. So what I want is to open the lid when the filter is empty. Open one is open. So I need to invert this. Save is equal to 0 into R1 in this case, R0, and then save into the filtration, open R1, I hope. So it should close when I put it here. Yes. So this should be at 45, perfect. So this should not really fill up, because as it gains pressure, this run better, if I understand correctly. So this is filling up, that's perfect. So second one is this guy here. So this guy is a little simpler. Yeah, I was worried that's gonna happen because this is pushing air. So we're gonna put you here. No storm, that's fine. So you Gonna do the check on the, so this part doesn't change, and then gonna check the pressure, but check on this guy is different. So before I do this one, because this is gonna do an OR between those two, I don't wanna keep running until both are full. That's it. This is the auction, right? So this will be the same code for both, because I have two rooms there. So this is the part of the filter, right? So then I'm gonna check, the check here will be different. There will be no vent, so that will be just this. Now, when do I want to run? When I have more than enough auction. So load into I'm inverting here to open this, and R0 has my filter. Okay, perfect. So R0 is the one that I want. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to load into R1, because I can choose R0 from the filtration. Oxygen ratio, is that how you do it? Oxygen ratio, if I remember how you do it, or ratio, is ratio. I never remember which order it is. Ratio, oxygen. I heard something popping off. What is this guy? Which means we are done here, right? So you have 40 megapascals. That's perfect. Right. So I'm gonna load here the ratio, right? So save is greater than into R1 from R1 0.3 when I'm above 30%. So again, exactly like, no, that's not exactly like the base. I'm using the line that's connect to the cooling, and also connect to the inside. Ooh.
Waste tank caution.
I just realized when I was building these, I didn't think about where I'm gonna put the cooling valve. The cooling cannot be here, because this will mean this will get -80, and this will have carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and oxygen in here. At -80, carbon dioxide will blow this pipe. Yeah, I need to cut it on the cooling side. Yes, I did correctly on the roof, right? I did wrong here, so I need to move the cooling valve there, which means I need to change the color. Okay. I'm not doing the internal yet, so good thing to keep in mind. I'm going to actually do this before I forget, but I need to go inside. Because I'm gonna run out of waste. I still have some space on those wastes here. This is a valve. When you place it, yeah, I'm gonna place it like this. I totally didn't realize I was doing this part wrong. Good thing that I somehow noticed it.
Hunger caution.
Okay, so the waste is going to be a pain. 2 seconds. Let me put this one. You come with me. I need to turn all the vacuums off. The room should be in a vacuum already. Yeah, I'm draining a little bit of power because all the big power vents are running. But that's fine. That's temporary. That's not where I should be.
Waste tank caution. Waste tank caution.
Yep, I know.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, so while this is happening, let's eat a little bit. I'm also getting the seeds, right? So I have 10 corns already, so I can stop growing corns now. Pumpkin, I have 7. So that should be 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have an extra one. And for the strawberry, I also need only 3 more. And then cocoa there too. So this is going well so far. I still don't have my fountain that I said I'm gonna place it.
Incoming.
Really? Let me work. Okay. Oh, the pant. The purple one is there. Well, never mind. Get it later. It's getting night. The storm always hit at night and then always... Oh, it's day. So we're gonna take a day for the storm to hit. Oh, I'm completely crazy, but as far as I realize, yeah, the storms are gonna take a day to... It always hit at night and always end at the beginning of the day. See, now it's flashing, so even though we can't really tell the difference between red and green, you can see that the state's different. I forgot to bring the ice also. Now this should be a little faster to go inside the greenhouse because this should be a vacuum already. That's why this one is big and this one is small, because this one is supposed to never have any work to do. So now don't press mode, press off. Yep, it's a vacuum. This one should be fast as well because it's a vacuum both sides. I'm gonna turn you off so you don't accidentally press the cancel there, but then both rooms are vacuum, make no difference. But this one here won't be a vacuum forever. So it is a vacuum down here. There's a lot of small pieces and those vents, right? So I need to make sure everything is actually a vacuum. Yeah, it is. There's a glass here so you can't jump. I left the rails in terms like you don't want to be stepping on glass, just for aesthetic really. So now I want this to be, can still be open. And this off, this is the off. Okay. Now I go outside. Actually I can do it here. Right, so get the quantity, open or close the lid, then I read the oxygen ratio, and then I say if it's greater than 0.3, and then I do an AND. R0 from R0 and R1. Then I save into the filtration mode R0. That's it. That's all this chip needs to do. This is for the internals, right? So this is controlling the external. So you are equal, so I can turn you on. You don't have power, that's not great. So I'm missing the cable is here. It goes all the way over here and connects here. I need to push all the way up. Don't think this is connected to anything. It is. Okay, so this has power. Let's grab this one, export. You also don't have power. I'm not checking safeties, right? Because I already have this back pressure regulator here, so that's why I'm not checking safeties. So what I need is a green cable. That should put them to work. And they both crashed. Great, that's beautiful. Why the heck you guys crashed? 11. Load ensure 0 from filtration ratio auction in the input. Thank you. Crap, that doesn't have any gas, so it's not running. Ideally, you turn it off right before taking the ship out. Perfect. So the only one that's missing is this one here. I'm gonna do you inside the thing here so I don't get my laptop thrown away because of the storm. So you're gonna check filters as normal. This part is okay, so R0 has the filter. Then R1 are gonna check. So load from into R1 from the filtration pressure at the output, and saves greater than, saves greater, no, save less than. I'm gonna keep it 40, 45 because there's a tank there. So R1 is less than 45 megapascals. Then load into R2 from the filtration pressure at the output 2, saves less than R1 R2 45 megapascals. So now I need an AND, but I need an OR. So let's do the OR first. So or R1 or R2, basically if I need one of them is not full, keep running. Doesn't matter, the other one's not gonna blow up because there is a back pressure regulator to prevent it from blowing up. And if it blows up, I just build another one. Assuming the explosion doesn't destroy the entire thing. Nah, it's never gonna happen. So this is can run and this is should run. Nah, that's not the best word for use it. But yeah, this is the constraint, like it, without this you cannot run. And this is decide, okay, so when I need to run, yeah, need to run instead of should. Same meaning. Anyways. So now I do it and into R0 from R0 and R1, right? So I can run and I should run. Then save into the filtration mode R1. So I export you. Now should we just close these and open this one? Open. Thank you. When this become red, I know I have 10 seconds. I'm honestly thinking I'm increasing this instead of 10 for 30 because 10 is not really enough time to do anything meaningful. Like I look there, oh, 10. There is nothing I can do here. I can't even reach the door. So you should run. Now I should be able, yeah, the sun is almost out, which means the storm is about to hit. This has nitrogen, this has carbon dioxide. They are going, they were, yeah, they start equal, but now they're gonna be different because they use way more carbon dioxide here than nitrogen. Which means this guy gonna fill up first. And we're gonna see if this is gonna blow up or not. So you should be also running because you are running, everyone is running. Yeah, perfect. Great. For the storm hits, I'm going to sell more to this guy. Yeah, the sun is about to get down. I'm gonna get lockout outside of this. Yeah, I sold a lot already. There's a lot of those that are not full. Yeah, this is empty. I was selling a lot of stuff, so that's why. I don't know which one is full or is empty at this point. Should have about 2 minutes. Oops. 2 to 3 minutes. I hope they change this. The storm is never... Yeah, 2 minutes. The storm is not never like constant. It's really annoying that it's always the same values. So it is 600, 600, 400. I just have those two, right? 600, 600. That's how I need to do. How I need to know. Swap you. So that's 100 of each, and that will be 200 on that one, and so 200 on this one.
Power low.
So this is not really 300 there. So it's not really 400, which means it's not 500. Just shoving stuff now, not even counting anymore. Thank you. Just gonna sell copper and iron because I'm sold out the others. 576, good enough. 515, good enough. Yeah, not gonna buy anything. I'm actually low. Start to sell too much. I sold out my gold and my stuff, so now I actually low on gold. Fifty seconds. Run. 40. 30. Great. The game time runs slow, so it's not exactly what I'm counting, but as long as I can pass before the door closes, thank you. You can close now. I want to see it changing from red. Yeah, you go. Can I see this from afar? Yeah, I can. Holy, why am I flying? Right, so that takes care of the external, the furnace. So now I want to start heating up the furnace.
Waste tank caution.
I'm gonna have to clean up the space on the soup here because I'm gonna have to grab some ice. There's no deal on look at the traders. Yeah, the 3x3 you always can connect from the medium even if you don't change them. But the bigger one you can't really connect to them. I need to tweak the antenna, but I don't feel like waiting for the medium antenna to move. It's way too slow. Okay, so during this storm, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna clean up the soup and we're gonna heat up those furnace. it's a good time to start heating up because the storm will actually help me with the power. So I need to clean up the suit, right? Yes, so let's clean up the suit, or I can use the belt. Oh, I forgot that I had the belt, and I forgot that I have those guys here. Well, yeah. Let's use the belt. Actually, I have another one here. Yeah, but it's empty. Let's get rid of you. Let's move you. Let's get you into here. Okay. Then you can just stay here for now. What else do I need to do? Just heat up the furnace. Okay, so let's heat up the furnace and then work on the inside of the greenhouse. How is the atmosphere on this room? It's been a while since I take care of this. I still have nitrogen. Okay, that's good. Starting to have too much oxygen. It's not really. We're still at 70 kPa, so that's fine. But I think I can actually have another tank like the canister with also set to 18 megapascals, so I can swap without having to wait. Although I will need to flip stuff around. This is useless. Yeah, this was here. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I'm taking from the roof. Yeah. So it doesn't do a lot of pushing. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, enough stalling. Give me the suit back. I'm mainly just waiting for the oxygen here to refill. That's why I was stalling. So I have actually a few that I could shove. I didn't put a fuel port. I didn't thought about it. I should add the input for the fuel direct to the pipeline. Yeah, I could do that, but for now I'm gonna use the actual furnace. So let's see. It's one for this, double this, right? So I guess I can take one of this stack here. It's been a while since I found a trade selling this. So double this, but I don't want to blow up the furnace while I'm trying to do the thing, right? So let's split this. I shouldn't have done that. 5 of 10. Yeah, maybe do 5 of 10. So there will be 1, there will be 2, 3, and 4, then 5, which means I'm gonna need 5 of 25. No, 25, 5 of 20. So shoving this ice into the furnace, I don't know how well it will handle, so we're gonna do it in steps. Don't need the furnace. It's there just for because it's easier to shove stuff inside. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3. 4, and I need a little more. Five. 1 for 2. That should be enough.
Power low.
Really? I have the wireless charger there, so it should be fine. Oh, I can't move. can see behind it. Doesn't make too much sense. Yeah, you can see. You can't see. You can't see that the runaway is not visible because I replaced with the smaller light. This one here. So this one doesn't have the glare, but then you can't see it from afar or during the storm. Close here just for closing, it doesn't make anything. So that's the furnace. My battery should be full. Yeah, it is full. So this room is actually a normal room. It's not... that's fine. I have the vacuum up there. I think this furnace should be moved to the vacuum instead of being here. Because then I can actually work with the ice. So you should be able to turn on. You are working. So let's put 10. You're not gonna do anything because you need to press the activate. You're gonna need to press the activate 10 or just once, okay? Now you should combust. It should hit 2 point something. Now I don't know if I should throw another ice in there. Okay, as I start pushing out, and you see this start on because it's not as hot as I want to be, and then it's draining the power. That's why I want to do this during the storm, but I guess I lost the storm. Yeah. Well, now I have a big drain in my power. Oh, let's keep going. Don't blow up on me. Oh, that's scary. That needle is going up way faster than I was expecting. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it combusts inside the pipe as long as it's heating up, that's fine. As long as it doesn't blow up in my face, that's fine actually. Okay, so that should be a substantial amount of fuel that I'm shoving there. Ooh, go faster, go faster. Thank you. Oh, they are turned off, which means they are hot enough. I was not expecting they to be hot enough. 231, yeah, I think they said the code for 222, right? So they should finish combusting. So yeah, the volatiles and the oxygens are going down. They are not a very exact ratio. I was expecting a better ratio there. But that's fine. So I'm gonna have a slight more oxygen than I have volatiles. Which means it should start to heat. I'm gonna leave you on so it's empty the furnace. Now that I'm thinking of, I should have like an ice crusher instead of the furnace. Because the furnace is not insulated. I don't know if the ice crusher is insulated. Now that I think about it. So we should see progress here. I'm seeing the temperature going down. I'm not seeing the temperature going up. But I also don't remember which one. Yeah, this is definitely going up, yeah. Because this is for the solder, right? So it's on the limit. Not solder. What should I call it? The gold one. Electron. So it is. I don't remember what I put this number to. Can I peek into the somehow 800k? 800. Because there is no maximum. Okay. So what is 800k into Celsius? That's not what I want to click. Temperature. So 700 is at the maximum here. So Celsius 7 is for, yeah, it should be about right. So 5 something, yeah. I don't know why it's cooling though. This should be 100% insulated. There's no sun, there's nothing. Why the heck are you cooling? That vent there is insulated, yeah it is. The only thing is not insulated is this guy, but that's... it shouldn't. Oh, maybe because this part down here is inside the tank, the frame, and the frame equalize with the word. Oh, if that's the case, that will be a pain. Yeah, it's not really going more than it... well, this is in Celsius, right? Yes. I think I'm fine. Let's get the ingot here, right? So this one here is 9 knot, that's 1527. Yeah, I'm not really quite there. It's cooling. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to remove those tanks and put insulated in the bottom, because they're partially inside the frame, and if the frame equalizes with the word, I think that's where I'm losing, because it should be losing any. But this is also not running. It's kept at 200, 2000. So you should be empty. You are. You are losing.
Waste tank caution.
Which value did I set here? Choo 0 Kelvin. Should be right. The conversion Kelvin in Celsius always gets me. So let me see if I open you. Right. So I think this is my cooling problem. Yeah, I don't have enough pressure in there, so I can safely remove them. So I'm gonna need to print 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Double that, so it's 12. 12 times 3, right? 12, 24, 36 of the... of the insulated kits. Or I just print the insulation. Yeah, just print the insulation thing. That allows you to insulate the thing. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't think I have the materials though. Especially the silicone. I need to fix the aiming thing because it's run out of battery before getting far and then it's come back and it's just waste battery going back and forth. So I do have a lot of this steel. How much am I gonna need to insulate one of this? Let's check. Insulation, whatever this is called. I think I'm gonna need 2 for each. Let's find out. So yeah, I need 2. Okay. More or less. More or this or. Oh, I can find. Yeah, this is 3x3. You can always reach a 3x3, and the 5x5 I can't reach. Yes. Switchgrass too here. It didn't spoil. So 20 and now I need 14. 14? 12, 24, 36. So that should be all I need. Let's do a quick gardening. Oh, this one is not ready. Crap, I should have waited more. And I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna put those directed there so I can make some soy. How you call it? Fried soy? Soy something. This one. Cooked soy. Oh, I thought those will be ready already. They're not ready. So switchgrass, 2 more, and it should be good. For now, I'm just throwing those here. You should have a composter and all that crap, but for now, that's enough. I do need to start looking for a water trader if I want to this thing here. If I want to put that big greenhouse online. I mean, I have a lot of water. I still have a lot of steam to go through. But, and I still, yeah, now it's cooling. Let's see if this is gonna fix it. Don't throw error on me. We're fine, right? Now I go up and see if it's still losing. Well, alright, let's put all the things here. Oh, that will be tricky. I don't know what is making the error sound. That scares me. So the two on the bottom there, I can't really reach from this side, but I can reach from the other side. Okay, so this should have stopped the heat loss. My power should be draining by insane amount now that this is on. Because these drain power like crazy. I mean, it's pretty stable, it's not going up or down. One 854. Was this 1856? It's going down. It's going down fast. Which means this will never catch up. So why am I losing? I need to find where the heck am I losing. On the furnace itself? Shouldn't be. The room is not up to temperature. Maybe that's the issue, right? So I still need to heat up the room itself. So this is 40, this is 135. Yeah, the room is not up to temperature. I think. That will be the only explanation. Or the furnace still radiates to the wood even though it's here. I don't know how that number is, but that is scary. It's going down. It's going up. So as long as this is going up, doesn't matter if the other one is going down because I'm gaining. But if this number is going down, I'm losing. Yeah, I think it's till that's what's cooling there, which is fine. If that's the case, that's correct. That's fine. Well, let's see. Gonna left this running and see what happens. So let me close those frames down. I don't know what else can be cooling this. Why do I have two extra? Oh, blind. Thank you. Now for the coloring here. I still need to find something to deal with this door. That's terrible. Or I change the door instead of using this door. I just use a composite door. That might be easier. So, whoops. U is at 2080, you are 2. Yeah, that's drastic difference. So what do I need is not to get confused here, right? So this is the top one. So cooling valve 35. Gonna put the target temperature on this. Cooling valve 25. I don't really like this camo. Then cable wise, so this is using yellow cable because it's connected to this separate battery because it is all is isolated. This I need to control from the inside. Technically this should be connected to the outside. This should be yellow cable, but then this should be green. So for now, yeah, that's fine for this to be green. I mean, the only difference is which battery they're connected, right? I don't really like cable crossing pipes, but there isn't much I can do really. I like less having cables flying. And I'm not gonna dig here just to push this cable. Okay. This one can come from here. That's it. There's no gas inside, so nothing will happen. This is minus 80, perfect. I have 500 kPa over here. Perfect, so I think everything here, it's outside at least, is done. Still need to keep an eye on the heating there, understand where the heck my heat is going. If those walls are the problem, if they are the problem, then I'm gonna have to switch the entire thing for normal plastic walls, the composite walls. Those, if they didn't change anything in the game, right? This is 100% insulated. Yeah, there is nothing else exposed. I mean, this vent is not insulated. I guess I could insulate those. They're kind of clipping inside. Yeah, I might try that. Let's see what the heck this trader has before I go inside. You have random crap. I don't need. You doesn't buy anything useful. This I can kind of make. Ship repairs, yeah. Steel frame, steel sheets is 10, 20, 20. And then 15, 10. You need to remember the cable is 15 and pipe is 10. So that thing is running, it's draining the power. It shouldn't drain all the way down because there is a safety to not drain when I'm below 30% of my total power. If I didn't make any mistake. That should be correct. Okay, I guess that was interesting progress. I need to actually do the inside of the greenhouse now, right? What I will do, I guess I can cut this one because it's already past 1 hour. Way past 1 hour. And then we do the inside on another one. And I'm gonna build and sell this stuff for a trader. And keep looking for another one, sell water. Pretty sure this... No, this one doesn't have it. It's easier to find atmospheric with 5x5, 7x7, but I either have to rotate the antenna or place more antennas. I don't want to do both. You can reach them with the small one. Too much work. What I was going to do, I was going to insulate the freaking vents. How much do I need to insulate the vent? Just one, okay, so just give me 5? 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I was not expecting to be losing heat that much. And I'm gonna have an extra one that I'm not using, but that's fine. I usually don't bother actually making the hot furnace, like the hot box for the furnace. So I usually don't go too far in the playthrough, but I want to go to the rockets here, so I'm gonna need those furnace up and running. So what's the temperature like? 2kk, it does show 2kk there. I think I'm getting lost in the conversion. Yeah. 172, wasn't this like 175 something? And I want to keep this at 22, right? Yeah, so I lost already a lot. And it seems like I'm still losing. Yeah, I'm still losing. What is the room still heating up? Ooh, yeah, it does make sense I'm losing. Because I'm constantly adding more gas. Because I want to reach 35 megapascals on all the tanks. So they're constantly pushing more cold gas, which is constantly cooling everything down. That make perfect sense. I guess I can give you a boost. I don't want to use all my ice, because if I need to smelt something, I'm gonna lose all my fuel. Oh no, what? Before we close this one, I'm gonna do one little change here. So the fuel line should be right here. Where do I have space? I mean the fuel line, the line, or the gas line. Can put a utility here. And just pump everything. So the utility take 2 spaces. We're gonna take this and 2 or 3. Then I need a pipe, then I need a pump. Well, yeah, the cable is right in the way, that's what I'm looking at it. Maybe on the wall, I can't open this wall because the other side is vacuum. On the roof. Yeah, I guess I can put on the roof. I can put on the side, I just can't see where the cable is. I can check from here. I need the lenses. I never print the lenses. So you don't need to do this manual checking. Yeah, there is no way to place walls here. So I just have the pipe going down here. Everything else is free. I can also use this side here as well. Yeah, I don't need to use there. I can use here. Like right here. Oops. The power seems to be maintaining quite well. So what I can do is just lower the pressure that I set on the tanks. Instead of 35 megapascal, just put like 1 or less than that. And I should have some utility. I do. Just 1, so I need 1 more. Really that I don't have iron. So I should have a pump as well. A pressure regulator, digital valve pump. Gonna need an insulated pipe, which I should have some. I have too much trash with me. Those batteries I'm not really using all that much. I was outside a lot building, but now I'm not really. And also I have the wireless inside there, yeah. Diskette, I need to leave the diskette on the thing there. Canisters, how am I about the waste here? So I have 2 fuel here. And I could have some more. Yeah, I don't have too many volatiles. I have a lot of oxide. But the volatile is the real thing, right? Oxide I get from auction. I still have these 2 right here. Those are problematic to work with. Okay, let's do this. Do I have everything I need? I have cables, I have this, I have the utility. For this to be slightly faster, I will need another utility. Nope, that's not the utility I want. Okay, so let's do 2 things. Let's lower the pressure range, just to see if I'm actually gaining or losing power, because now it's hard because everything is keeping adding more and more gas, right? So the control is here. So somewhere I'm setting this to 35 megapascals. Here. Let's leave this to 500 kPa. So you would be could be here now. You will be here. Set to max. Gonna need a red pipe. Then you need another pipe here. No, that's not why I... This and this. Oh. Oh yeah, the utility only uses 1. In my head the utility uses 2. Well, it doesn't hurt. Now I'm gonna have those 2 here so I can do this. You go there. You in the maximum. You turn on. I don't have power, so I need a yellow cable. Power this back. I hope it doesn't blow up. This shouldn't blow up. I have more than enough. That's still on 3 tanks plus all that stuff, right? Yes. That should help me with the temperature here. One is not even moving. Yeah, maybe the pump is struggling. No, it moved all the fuel. One 6 to 4 to 5, it's increasing slowly. Yeah, so see, so this pump is struggling a lot to move the gas out because of the pressure differential, I guess. I'm not gonna place a turbo pump here just for this. What I will do is replace you, so I move a lot of gas there. 1 to 8. Ingots stellite is 1.5. I'm at 1.6. Yeah, I'm above what I needed really, so I'm not too worried. So now I leave you there. I'm gonna check if those tanks are not draining. Right, so there is a lot of stuff here to pressurize. So with this guy, so those 3 guys here. I'm on 40 megapascals already. This one is at 19 megapascals already. And this one is at 334, yeah. This one never add one because it's the hostess. Never got to the temperature, so that's why I stop. And those have a lot of gas, that's why it's taking forever to heat up.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, I guess I leave the system like this for now. I always skip this one. Yeah, there is barely anything in this pipe, in this canister, so it's not gonna blow up terrible. This is perfect fine. So I can cover all this. I might switch this for a turbo pump, just be faster than it is. For now, that's enough. Yeah, that's terrible. I will need to change all those walls for the thicker version, so it doesn't see this. Okay. What was the temperature again? So as long as I'm above 152, 153, I'm happy. I was going up, just check that. 1.3. Yeah, the room is not really at the temperature I want it to be. It is going up in temperature. Or it's going down. It's going down.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, why would the room be cooling? Because the gas here is cooled. There is almost no gas in that thing. This is increasing because this is on the target already, so this is already stopped. Yeah, it's not moving. It's heating. I don't know, maybe those walls heat up with the sun, I don't know. Shouldn't. It will be a problem if the lower side, like this guy, is heating to the sun, because if it's heat too much, then I'm gonna pump cold gas, which is gonna make it colder, and then gonna use the heat from the tanks there. That's not good. I'm gonna have to feed with this anyway, so I'm stalling way too much. It's already past 1 hour, maybe 2 hours already. I need to stop doing too big of videos. That's empty. We're gonna leave you running and let's go. Well, that should be it. So we're going to, on the next one, I'm gonna handle the internals of the greenhouse here. Meanwhile, we're gonna sell I'm gonna make the stuff that the trader wants to buy, and I'm gonna keep looking for more water. Yeah, power is draining like crazy. Wait, that's less than 30%, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 9 batteries. Should have at least 2 full. We're still running. You should not destroy my power. If it's greater than 0.3, what the heck do I have in the power receiver? Save to the B settings are 0. 2.4. 2.5. Yeah, why are you guys on? I load the setting, which is 2 point something less, right? So then I save into R0 from R0 if it's greater than 0.3. Oh, the ratio is at 100%. Wait, what am I reading? The problem is how I'm reading the thing over the other side. Anyway, so I can change this instead of being 0.3 to be 30. That's probably too much. We're gonna have to figure out what I messed up. Yeah, now they are off. Oh, it never ends. There is always something wonky somewhere. I mean, half of them are full. It's not like they are not full. This is the guy doing the reading. Load batch from the battery, the mode, the average. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I said I was going to use the mode instead of the ratio. And then I said I need to change, they never change. Yeah, because mode here, right? 3. I need to be above 3. Holy crap. I used to use ratio, and I just assumed I was using ratio here. Okay, that solves it. It will drain my entire power, for sure. Yeah, because if the sun is heating up a lot, it's not heating up, yeah, it's getting a lot of power.
Waste tank caution.
Yep, that's... This solar panel was a very good addition because the wind is basically dead. And I'm about breaking even, really. Not adding or not losing. That's good. During the day, right? So during the night I will be losing. But then the wind should pick up a little bit of speed anyways. Okay, now for real. Is the solar panel facing the wrong direction? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're not gonna fix this right now. I'll leave you fix this later. Yep. Okay, so I should be gaining power then, instead of losing. I forgot to left the disc there. I always forget something. Anyways. That's enough stalling. So that will be it for this one. I don't think I need to prepare too much for the greenhouse. I should have everything. So let me
Hydration critical.
sell the stuff destroyed once. Fix the solar. I guess I can fix the solar in camera. Let's shoot them slow. I need the fountain to drink faster. Holy crap. Okay, that will be it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.